So, which title do you want to give to this topic?
I'm not quite sure. No, I'm just no. Reason to forget, reason to still remember. I don't know.
Reasons. To forget? Oh, okay. Today is the day of reasons. Pavel?
I'm thinking, trying to clarify my ideas. Honestly, today I thought that I will be just a listener here.
Okay. No, if you prefer to be just a
Give
listener.
me just a minute or two. If we have time.
Yes. You are few, so you can take a little bit more time to decide the topic. Somebody else have another idea?
How many you have?
For the moment, I have 4.
You have from your side?
I can't play. That's the rule of the game. I'm lucky.
I have a topic. If it's good to be honest nowadays, to accept all the rules, or it's not good for you.
So the topic is once again because it looks like you told me.
If it's good to be honest, to to accept the rules, if it can be profitable for you, or it's not good because you can lose something.
For example, on CV, curriculum vitae, in the job situation.
Yeah, just one thing. You say, is it good to be honest? Is it good to follow the rules?
Exactly.
But philosophically speaking, it looks like 2 topics. Because not for everybody, be honest is to follow the rules.
Okay, so be honest.
If you want, we can write down 2 topics.
No,
Or keep just one.
only this one. To be honest.
Is it good to be honest?
Yeah, I have one. What makes people happy? Except the hormones.
Except
Hormones.
endorphins.
Mamy 6.
I have the first one. If people are saying that they don't have time, if they really don't have it, or it's just an excuse.
Okay,
So the point is that, once again, sorry, when people say they don't have time, so the topic is about excuses in general or just in this very case? Because excuses in general can be already a huge topic.
So about having time. So, is it true when they are saying such a things? They don't have time, or it's, you know.
Having time, is it true?
No, I mean, when people are saying they don't have time, if they really don't have time, or they are saying it to avoid something else and it's just excuse for them. In this meaning.
When people say they don't have is true? Jarek, miałeś coś?
Yes. So maybe the topic similar or connected to this from Zbyszek. If we should stay more on distance or maybe involved in relationships with others. For me, difficult. What's better for us to keep distance or to involve? Engage?
It's like a game, you can play the way you prefer. If you prefer to be involved, you can be involved. If you prefer not to be involved,
Yes, but I
then don't be.
Yeah, but I want to discuss it in a philosophical way nowadays. How
Yes, but in philosophy there is an involved way of discussing philosophy and another way to discuss philosophy that is not involved. There are both.
Okay, so there is no topic of this.
You have to decide by yourself. I cannot decide for you.
Yeah, of course.
We're supposed to help him.
Okay, give me 50 seconds. Okay, I will try to formulate this. Okay, so the topic will be the fear of engaged. Fear of engaged relationships.
Engagement.
Engagement.
Fear of engagement. That's a tough one in this historical period. Well, maybe not in Poland, people get engaged all the time, but in Italy it's absolutely a tough topic.
Why so?
Well, my personal opinion is because of consumerism. We weren't this way.
And sir, what do you mean tough in this case?
Well, people don't get engaged that easily nowadays. It's like my grandfather was very easy to pick up a party, pick up a wedding, and stick to it. My grandparents were this way, my parents still, my generation, my gosh. Don't know. At least that's me. I don't know if it's my generation. I don't even know if it's me. It's very tough to auto-evaluate. Self-evaluation is very difficult always. But still, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still pick up a couple and we start. Thomas, coś.
Okay, I have one more. If there's any justice in this world,
Is this guy? Okay, maybe this one.
Momencie. Is Yarek.
Do we know?
You know what? I think you have to accept that your name is Tarek.
Okay. My twin brother name is Darek, so it's in between.
Yeah.
Darek. Okay. Yeah. Good. So, my suggestion is maybe is there do we know any room for God?
And the name of God is Had.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So I think we can start. And okay. Now we need somebody that is not Marco that would like to tell us in a couple of minutes why he would like to discuss about reasons to stay. I will change a little bit this part of the game, but just a little bit, don't you worry.
So now I think
The topic is this one, reasons to stay, okay? Somebody have to tell us in a couple of minutes why he thinks that reasons to stay is a good topic to discuss now, here.
I don't know why it should be good, but at first it's a fear. I'm afraid to leave somewhere.
what do you mean? The fear
Fear of changes or something.
So because of fear of something new, we stay
Yeah, we just want to keep
the same.
everything else.
The reasons to stay is that
It's not a good reason, but it's
still
just
is a reason.
But yes, but for me, I think maybe the problem was something else because it would be like to keep to stay the same, to keep the same. But the reason to stay is like why to not break the relationships, for example. Like for me, it's like maybe it's my interpretation, but for me, it's like to find the things which makes relationships worth to keep going, to change for another. So all the values, all the things which connect us to somebody else, or some similarities. So this is the things we share, we experience together, and we love the things we love of other person. Yeah.
if you stand somewhere, you have some capital in here, and if you will change your place or something, your situation, you will lose it.
So, was it your idea or not?
Yes.
The title was supposed to be to give the possibility to talk about a lot of different things, so both of them are. So this is the spirit, to provide a title which is wide, a topic which is. So of course this is to stay in a relationship, to stay in a city, to stay in a job. Of course, everything can be included in that topic. Yeah, definitely.
So now we will do the same for every topic. Somebody that haven't proposed the topic will talk for 1 minute on the topic, and afterward the person that proposed the topic will say if it was this the idea that he had. Okay.
Because there was the last days there is a movie in cinema, something with this name, to stay. Are you familiar with this? What's new in cinema now? Because I think it was something like this. Reason to stay or
Which director, which actors?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure that there was something to stay. And so for me it was like I have some like like the connection from this topic to this one. Like,
Yeah.
So maybe I was not so clear like the Pavel.
Okay, then somebody that is not Jarek will have to tell us why to discuss about reasons to leave.
Starting from scratch could be easier than trying to fix something what you have. Starting from scratch could be easier than fix something what you have.
Yeah, but also, leaving the comfort zone, it's very refreshing for your life, for your personality. If you decided to just, to step forward.
Also, it's a good way to become depressed.
What?
Became depressed
Why?
because you're living in a comfort zone.
Yeah, but this is your business. If you have good attitude to the changes, if you have problem with changing things and changing changing environment around you, probably you will be depressed. But if you if you are ready to face the change, to face the new things, which usually are better than the old one. Not always, but usually. It's just the matter of your attitude for the changes. I think.
Was it your idea?
For example, first I was thinking about something else, because as I said, I was thinking about relationships. So it was like the reason to stay and the opposite why we should leave. So sometimes it's better to leave because of to not argue anymore with someone else, because we only generate hurt to one another, and so in one point it's better to leave. Or now I'm thinking maybe the topic can be like similar to what said Pavel, reason to leave because and leave to for example to another town for study or for creative change. So leave the comfort. What the author says. Yeah. This is leave our. I think it's the suggestion of leaving comfort zone is very good.
Okay.
So you don't have.
Yeah, I read your mind.
Somebody that is not Zbyszek, sense of life.
What do you think about
Everything, and I feel that he suggested this to ask the opinion. I mean, he would like to hear what we say. If somebody has something, this is everything.
What would you say if we pick up sense of life? Let's say that we pick up sense of life and we start with you. What would you say about it? First thing that comes up in your mind, not the most important, just the first thing.
I would say the way I see it, my opinion.
Na przykład?
In my opinion, that it might be different people can have different, they can give different meanings to life. And I could share what I think it makes me happy, what I think I believe then other people might share, thinking that was then you will confirm or not. It's like you say what you think, and then you say what you, if you have an opinion. And yeah, come on, this is a sense of life. Everybody sharing his or her point of view. So.
Was it your point?
Maybe, but not exactly. I mean, which kind of things make you happy? Why are we living? What is the real sense of life? Something, you know, I don't know. For example, love, or belief in God, or your job, maybe. Being better and better, and developing yourself, these kind of things.
Let me be pessimist here. You will die.
Yeah. So, well, we know that we all die. So now, what is the meaning of life? So because why we should care? Because for the end, we die. So all will be forgotten. It's you know, and now it depends if we believe in God or no, and so.
But it's like if you go to a party, let's say, or a dinner, you will not stay at that dinner forever. Sooner or later you will leave. So you can say, I'm here for 5 hours. I can throw up here. I can beat somebody. I can piss on the floor, on the carpet. I leave. Well, if you, no matter, it's 5 hours. Life is 8 years. Sooner or later you will leave. But we will leave from this evening, so I don't come. Maybe I will never see you again. So what the fuck? So if you think like this, that because of the fact that there is an end, and I don't care. There's an end for everything. So it's impossible to think like
What
this.
is a sense? What is an issue?
What is a second for it? But there is a second also.
What is the most important thing in our lives?
You know, honestly, who knows?
Why are we here?
I don't know, for me it's just like, I hope one day I will discover it, but now I don't know.
So this is connected with sincerity, honesty, another topic.
It looks like it's already a topic that really touches you, so maybe you have to think about voting this one. Because everybody was quite involved. So somebody that is not Edyta.
Dorota.
Dorota? Dlaczego myślałem Edyta? Nie wiem.
Nie wiem.
Przepraszam bardzo. Dorota.
Where is Giovanni?
Florence. He lives there. He doesn't have vacancy this time. So. And
Will you stay here in Poland for a couple of weeks?
me personally, no, I'm leaving tomorrow. I was here for 1 week. So here we have Tarek and Edyta.
Dorota.
You have to know, no, he's Tarek
So
and
now
you're
I'm
Edyta.
Edyta.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
awesome. I love this name. It's awesome.
You have
It's so
nicknames
fun.
now.
So, no, I'm joking.
No, it's
Somebody,
fine. No, it's fine. No, it's perfect.
somebody that is not the girl with the pink dress. I think it's you. Yeah, I think it's pink. Isn't it?
No, it's red.
That's red.
No, it's red.
Come on.
Pink is pink. Come on, guys. No, it's not pink.
Well, somebody that is not the girl with the not pink dress. Reasons to forget. Who want to tell us why to discuss reasons to forget?
For me, maybe to clear our mind and move on in our life, to have new episode, new experience. So we want to forget something which happened. Maybe not so nice. Usually we won't forget the things which are not so nice for us, or maybe too complicated, or things which make us confused in some ways. So, for example, when we are learning something, we can don't understand this because maybe it's too difficult. So it's better to forget and to something else. Yeah, because for example, in math, in some area, there are really complicated things and the problems which maybe you can spend for years and you will not solve this. So it's better to forget about this because
What do you think about it?
I know, because I have this vision in my mind for I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, that forgetting things, forgetting people, it's just like, you know, Jenga buildings, you know. You just put one pieces after another, and you are doing quite fine and great, and suddenly something happened. I don't know, something happened, and everything is just destroyed. All the process of forgetting. It's just like you remove one piece, and then it's just like bullshit. So I was just like thinking about why do we do this building of Jenga, you know, about why do we want to forget things, people, places, phase of our life, I don't know, stuff. That it's easier to forget than deal with that or do something. It was my idea.
So, is it good to be honest? Somebody that is not Zbyszek.
Honestly.
Or not honestly, can be in topic even if you're not honest. Because then you're defending the idea that no, it's not a good idea to be honest.
Everybody lies.
That's a fact.
So it's a rhetorical question.
But I don't.
It will never happen.
I never lied in my whole life. Especially not now. Not saying that. You're thinking something.
It's going to be, I would say it's going to be fair. Honest, but also honest. We should define this. Define honesty. Honesty means to tell the truth. A honest person is a person who's saying, doesn't. For example, if I'm not telling something, I know. If I know something, and I know that this thing can hurt you, and I'm not telling you this, it doesn't mean that I'm not honest. So honesty, I define honesty when somebody is providing always real pure feedback to people, being fair. Doesn't mean that I'm telling everything to people. If I know that, you see what I mean. So if you're not between to be a liar, to say and to tell a lie, or to be honest, there are a lot of failings. So honesty, if you define honesty like providing a positive, a real feedback, saying what you think. So what do you like? Do you like dinner? No, to be honest, I don't like. So this is honesty. That's why I gave you a silly example. But to keep a secret, not to share, doesn't mean that you're so. Of course, the answer is yes. Even you can be honest, even assuming that everybody's not saying always the truth or saying some lies sometimes. You can still be honest. I mean, honesty doesn't mean that you. So, yes, it is. Of course, it is good because which is the opposite of honesty. The opposite is for sure negative. So, yeah, it is for no matter of fact. But let's say that my opinion, people should be fair. So, how are they fair? I mean, be cool, fair with the others. So.
Is it good to be cool, to be fair?
Always.
But nowadays, in this world,
It's not comfortable, you know.
No, always cool, always fair.
Yeah, but you know, it's not comfortable because
How about you?
I don't know. I don't want to be cruel, but most of the people are just like are dishonest. So my point is that probably you're gonna face some problems with that, but you're gonna feel good with yourself that you are following your rules, your point of view. So I think this is what matters, not what other people think that probably because you are honest in something you are a loser because you are just like honest.
So you're good with that, or do you want to add something before we go to the...
But I was thinking about having some profits of it. When you are honest, it's always good for you. In this meaning that you have a clear mind and it's good, but it could be not profitable for you because you can make a loss or something like that, that someone could use it. And for example, when someone is lying and you are saying true, so for you it's good, but in our life, in our world, when you are not when you are following rules, you can make a loss because someone could take advantage of it in this way.
So somebody that is not Pavel, what makes people happy? That's a happy subject.
What?
We have a smiling subject. What makes people happy?
Oh, it depends. It depends.
Bad pheromones. He said bad pheromones. Hormones. He said hormones or pheromones?
Except for hormones.
We don't want to discuss this from chemical point of view.
What
From
for?
this point, no, we can't.
What for?
Like
Niestety nie możemy.
drugs.
Oh yeah, he said nothing about drugs. He said just about hormones. So yes, you can
But
discuss
still
about
it's
drugs.
illegal,
Drugs
so
stimulate your
avoid this.
Not only your hormones, you can discuss about the stimulation of your endorphins. He said nothing about endorphins, for example.
Yeah.
He will tell us afterward if you want to stop us even from discussing other chemical parts, but still. In this moment, the interpretation is still open.
I think for me, I'm happy when I'm good with myself, when I plan something and try to follow my plans, and when I accept and see the small things in present moment, so it makes me happy. The practicing of sport, for example, running, swimming, makes me happy. Talk with other people, just sense of humor, plenty of things. And I think people, it depends on rules of each person which has on life, because many people, I think, maybe have too complicated rules about how it should be, then they will be happy. But the truth is we can happy be at each moment, because this is the feeling inside of us, not something which should happen, from outside. Some, stuff in our minds.
Are you happy with that idea, or do you want to add something, Pavel?
I don't know. First, my question is happiness is just physiological thing, or something more? Or it just depends from hormones, as I told, or some drugs, or from something else?
Yes and no, because sometimes you can just support your feeling of happiness with the stuff that just gives you this chocolate, sun, whatever. But sometimes you're just feeling this because of some kind of I don't know, of events, of people that just provide you this feeling that you are happy, that you are satisfied, that you are, I don't know, that you are enjoying the moment.
I'm not sure that it's more philosophical question, but maybe it's more neurophysiology or something.
Okay, but I think there is two different stuff because we can connect happiness with gaining pleasure to satisfy ourselves, our personality. But also I think the true happiness is when we give something unconditionally. We love somebody, we help, we try, we develop, and we grow. So this is us true happiness, I think. Because it's like deeper inside of us.
But one more question.
Looks like Goethe, you know, the end of Faust, when he says, I will be happy only in the moment that everybody in the world will be able to say, moment, stop yourself because you're that beautiful.
One more question here is, what is the true reason of doing something?
What, sorry?
What is the true reason of doing something? Of doing everything? I don't know, why you came here? Why you... Or everybody.
Okay, let's answer.
We take it in the flow. So, somebody that is not Zbyszek, when people say they don't have time, is it true? Yes, you know.
It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. 50-50.
An example.
But it's just the easiest excuse. I don't have time. You don't even have to, explain why. It's just like, fuck you. It's the easiest thing that you could say. But for me, it's just like lack of respect, because if you don't, explain why you don't have time, it's just like, I don't care. So I don't know.
Are you happy with that, or do you want to add something?
Exactly, I think someone could tell us that he doesn't have time because for example, he wants to do something else, or he doesn't want to go somewhere with us, and it's just an excuse. He could find some time for it, but he doesn't want to do this. So it's weird that maybe he doesn't like us, or he wants to spend time in a different way. So in this meeting.
What about saying I don't feel good? Someone saying I don't feel good, I feel half sick. What would you say? Take magnets and come to drink a beer? Yeah?
Yeah, you can take the
Even
magnets
though you
inside of
are
beer
good,
too.
do you feel good? You would say I don't feel so good. To go somewhere, if you invite me, or if, for example, doesn't really
But
matter.
someone you can say it to
Because these
like
are,
an excuse, no,
But
no.
these
I
are
don't know
formalities.
why we
Not
are
true.
so
Depends.
so concerned about people that don't have time for us.
but these are formalities. If let's assume that I'm inviting Guido to my place, and Guido doesn't like my place, or doesn't like me, or doesn't like my flatmate, and he's not saying, I
So why
don't
should
come.
you-
Yeah, I don't like
So-
your flatmate because he said he was coming and he's not there. So yeah, you're right, I don't like your
So,
flatmate.
So why should you?
in the modern society, excuse me, you would say those are formalities. People say, yeah, I can't manage, I need to work, I'm sick, because otherwise, because we are formal. I'm not saying even right now exactly what I think. If everybody would say exactly what we think, the world would explode.
Yeah.
So this is a formality. So from time to time, then you're achieving the same result. So you don't go there, you stay at home and the thing. Simply you followed a common approach in society, which is to be formal, saying come on, if I'm telling you that straight, exactly, so this is in my opinion, no matter if it's time, no matter if it's...
So something, yes. So sometimes it's connected with, say, being fair with somebody. You don't want to give straight and maybe hurt opinion. So
you're not straight because they are also to be, it's a way to be polite, but they were saying something.
No, I will just... No, but why should you be so concerned about people that don't have time for you? If they don't have time, it means that they don't care about you. So in that case, you should be just like cool with that. So it's just like that. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so Zbyszek, are you happy with that? We can go on the next one. So somebody that is not Jarek, fear of engagement.
When you're engaged, you take in more risks.
You take?
More risks.
That's for sure. Responsibility is a risk itself.
And you got afraid of those risks, of consequences.
But on the other hand, there is the risk that if you never engage yourself, you will never get something. For example, yes, if you get engaged with a woman, you will have a family and you will have children. That's a risk because, for example, your children can die. Because, for example, your wife can cheat you or gone mad and beat you up, and I don't know. Wszystko możliwe.
Nice idea.
But on the other hand, if you don't do that, it's 100% sure that you will die alone.
No, but wait a second.
Risk on one hand, risk on the other hand.
Define, we need to define. Engage, to be engaged means to be committed. Means that if I'm engaged with you, I'm doing things only with you and I can do those things with somebody else. So you have the exclusivity of myself. So fear of engagement because you don't want to make the decision to commit yourself with somebody or something and then to exclude other possibilities. So I'm not afraid of my children dying. I'm afraid of. I don't worry about anything. But then to engage is to commit yourself. So then
to give our life, our times.
this is the people. They don't want to make decisions. It's difficult to decide because you want everything. You want it all. One woman, then one man, or whatever. You see the point. In my opinion. This is the issue because people, it's difficult to have all my life with this problem.
I think that we all have this problem with, with get rid of this thinking that there's something better waiting for us. So that's why we don't want to keep with one person because we always think that there's something better. I don't know, newer, funnier or whatever, but it's
That's fault of advertising. Absolutely.
I don't see the link, but maybe I don't know.
Well, advertising is all the time telling you, there is something special for you exactly tomorrow or this very same day if you go in the shop.
Better model.
It was just a joke.
You have this signal from outside.
So, okay, we have still two. Somebody that is not Zbyszek. It was the great day of Zbyszek. He was proposing something like the half of topics. Congratulations. Is there any justice in this world?
I think there is no justice itself. Maybe when we believe in God, so we like God is the perfect judge, and I will give after our death there will be true punishment for maybe the people who maybe do something bad for art or for the world. But generally, I think there is no justice. except the one we create for ourselves. Like species, we create some moral rules because we know that if we behave in other ways, that is not good for us. Just like evolution. It comes from the evolution of
Guys, we're the whole Minister of Justice in Poland. So there is a justice.
some people want to find this from outside source, but I think for me there is no something like that. Justice is the value which we can create because we feel that this is alright, good for ourselves. So that's why we can write all the rules, but the justice is like inside.
It's an inside job. Okay. Zbyszek, are you happy with what Jarek said?
Yes.
Tarek, sorry.
I'm happy.
Don't you want to add something about it?
I can agree with him because there's no justice. We can create it, but it's hard to have justice here in this life. It's impossible. That's all.
Try to kill somebody and just check how many years he will spend in prison.
Sometimes we accept that it should be fair for us, and when it happens, we feel like, but never says us it will be justice. It's only value. We can add this, but we shouldn't accept that it be like for free and always. It's not so easy, but it's good to have this.
So, somebody that is not Jarek, the last one, do we know any proof for God? So do we have any proof about the existence of God? I hope you have, because I'm going to sell a huge number of books.
For sure you can prove that it doesn't exist. So you can to prove something you need to demonstrate the opposite. So you can't prove that God doesn't exist. So this is the only thing I can say, and then it's a matter of faith. Then you can be a believer, The only thing, the only matter of fact is that nobody can prove that God doesn't exist.
Yes, because we don't have proof for existence. Maybe someone have, but I think there is no proof, and also there is no proof for absence. So in both ways, I think to be honest, we don't know. So when we faith, it's only about our faith. But this faith is like because somebody says that because of Bible there is God. Bible is the good proof. It says like the proof for Spider-Man is comics of Spider-Man. It's like maybe I'm joking, but it's like this. It's not proof Bible. It's like the proof, like maybe the first one.
If you believe, you don't need proofs.
Yeah, but no, because the question is if we should believe in God, because when there is no proof, it's like believe in like fairy tales or Spider-Man or whatever. It's like it's no logical like reason for do this. So for me, it's like if we should believe in God. It's this, and if we need, if it's real good for us to
just 1 second, because afterward you will be able to add everything you want.
Yeah.
But before I need to know if somebody else have an idea about this thing.
I don't remember exactly, but there were philosophers that just give 10 proof of existence of God, okay, but I don't know. I'm not thinking about this. It's not my consideration.
Okay.
So if you want to finish this one
I
afterwards,
just lose my
I'm sorry.
It's because she said like it's not. I'm not interested. Whatever is God is okay. So now I am influenced by her.
I'm sorry.
So, Let's vote now because we don't have a lot of time. I think that in half an hour we will be done. So it's gonna be a very brief and intensive philosophical cafe today. It's gonna be an espresso, you know, philosophical espresso. We can invent this new kind of game. So, who would like to discuss? I remember you that you can vote even for all topics. Okay, just raise your hand when you hear a topic that you would like to discuss. Who would like to discuss reasons to stay? Wow.
Maybe I.
Yes. Reasons to leave.
Maybe I.
But you can vote twice? No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. I told you you can vote for all topics if you want.
Okay.
No problem. Because afterward, still there will be one that wins. So
We pick only one?
yes. For the resting half an hour. Yes. It's gonna be the parting point because of course if we pick up the sense of life and afterward we end up about reasons to be honest. I mean why not? Nobody will stop us. So it's not anarchy but there is freedom. Sense of life. Raz, dwa. Reasons to forget.
You propose this topic?
Reasons to forget.
My double identity.
You're not voting?
No.
Today almost nobody is voting for himself. That's strange. Normally people always vote for themselves.
So we are fair. Very fair people.
Yeah.
Very knowledge.
So is it good to be honest? What makes people happy? Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery. When people say they don't have time, is it true? Yes. Fear of engagement. Dwa czy trzy? Trzy.
Cztery.
Cztery?
Ja.
Spróbujemy jeszcze raz, przepraszam, bo nie zrozumiałem. Fear of engagement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Is there any justice in this world?
No.
Do we have any proof about the existence of God?
No.
Zero. Then we have none. Okay, now we have just two. We have to pick up or what makes people happy or fear of engagement. And now you can vote just for one of those. So who votes for what makes people happy? 1 and 2. Who votes for fear of engagement? To łapka czy nie?
Tak, tak, tak.
So, fear of engagement. And Jarek, as you pick it up the topic, you have to decide who have to start. You have to pick one of them.
Except you.
Yeah.
Guido, it's time for me. I have to go. It's 7:15.
Don't think.
Yeah, it's time.
Thank you for coming.
Okay. And
Thank you for generating all these topics.
Cheers. Cheers. Take care.
Cześć.
thank you.
So maybe we go like the clock. So this direction. So maybe.
Gianmarco.
Marco?
Marco.
So Marco maybe first. Yes.
You know how it works. When somebody speaks, you can raise your hands, and I write your name. After we will, everybody will be able to speak.
Engaged. The engagement.
I'm sorry, how much time you have?
From now, more or less half an hour. normally you will have to limit yourself. I mean, you cannot speak for half an hour completely. So.
I'm asking because I have only 15 minutes.
Ah, okay. So now we have Marco, and if somebody has something to say, he cannot interrupt Marco. He has to raise his hand and say it. And afterward, he will have his turn. Okay? Wszystko jasne.
Oh yeah, I'll be brief, but because we still talked already about this before, about the fact that you're excluding other possibilities. Another reason why people are afraid to engage themselves is because of the conditions that most of the times you need to face. If you are, I have a question, can I ask something? You already, but this is a matter of engagement like couples or with work, with, or in general. What are we talking about here?
I think we can talk general.
In general.
Involved with somebody, with somebody. But especially, I wanted to, especially with people.
With people, yeah, but also with my activity at work.
Yeah, it can be work situation.
In general, but in general.
Yeah, but
So,
with people, not with staff like, like running or maybe business with computer, learning, for example.
yeah, I see. Okay.
Another language. But
So yeah, that because of course, because this is also because of the conditions.
Just one question before everything. Because normally we use this system, okay, that people have to raise their hand and wait. Do you prefer to try this time to discuss just freely about the topic? Just for an experiment? For me it's the same, of course.
in my opinion, I would like.
So who would like to try total freedom of speech?
That you can interrupt, you can, yeah, like a normal conversation. What
Więc
is it?
spróbujemy. Proszę bardzo.
So simple as that. You're afraid because there are a lot of, it might be difficult, there are, so especially because you exclude other possibilities. But personally, I don't have this, I don't feel like I'm afraid of engaging myself. So talking in general, for me, I wouldn't have any inconvenience.
Maybe also sometimes, so not also the fear, but laziness. You are lazy to develop something.
Also, But as for me, it's not a big deal.
But maybe what do you think? What in other people? What makes them? What creates them? For them is the feel. For them.
So you're assuming that these people, no matter the fact that they like, love something, somebody, still they don't want to commit themselves. Assuming that they love what they do or with whom they are. So in that case, every situation is different. But what would you do? I mean, if I would love somebody or if I would love something, I would commit myself. Thing is different, but in general, if you love somebody or you like something and you still don't want to engage, to commit yourself, or we should have, it's difficult, every situation specific. But if two people love each other, or if you like what you do and you need to put a lot of effort so to stay to go, let's assume engagement, to do something you need to go to Africa, or engagement with a woman, a man, or engagement with, because we are talking in general. If you really want to do something, you should do it. So it might mean that you are not in love, it might mean that you don't want that job there, you don't feel so passionate with that activity, or it might mean that there are big issues within the engagement.
Yeah, because there are people being so blocked because of the previous experience or something that they don't have this need to, or maybe no, but they don't feel like I want to engage because they are too blocked to take the risk, because it's always the risk.
Because they already tried and they failed.
Yeah, probably yes.
So normally people that never tried and failed, they are not scared.
Yeah, I think it's easier when you are fresh. But when you never.
No, but no, it can't say so. It's not that. the previous experience, they're not always the reason of being fear of something, but usually they are, not always.
So for example, we have a lot of people that are just scared about being engaged in general.
Yeah.
They always been, not just because of an experience.
Yeah, but if it comes to engagement, almost always it's about previous experience. I think so.
Your mind is previous experience, so it's always.
Yeah, in a sense, of course.
But it's maybe not always from previous experience we have this fear, because we can feel like we feel to be connected, because maybe we are feel to losing ourselves, our sense of our identity, because when we involve truly with somebody else, we are like forget about ourselves, we are focused on others, and maybe we don't lose this.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be like this.
Yeah.
I mean, because there are a lot of examples like this. The people are completely disappearing or they change. It shouldn't be because somebody is imposing himself or herself on the other person, but it shouldn't be like that. You should maintain. I can give you good examples of couples. Nobody changed, nobody is different right now because of the simple fact that they. But if it is happening, and it is often, and I could give you also other examples, I experienced similar things. It shouldn't be. It doesn't have to be that way for sure. Because come on, I mean, if you are to engage yourself, it doesn't mean that you need to change your nature or identity. It means that you commit yourself, so you put that you give your time, you give your ideas, the way you are, what you like, what you say, where you go. It shouldn't change. So this is, if somebody is not willing to accept those conditions, this is not a matter of being afraid of engaging yourself. This is a matter of disagreeing with that concept that if you are in a couple, there is somebody who's imposing himself or herself. And so I found myself in a situation where I didn't accept the conditions, but that was not that was not like being afraid of committing myself. That was I disagree, I would never do something.
Yes, but do you agree that when we commit to some relationship, we are more open, so we can be more influenced by this person, or vice versa?
Yeah, but I mean, we shouldn't, our identity, the things we like, the way we are, who we are, shouldn't change.
So you're saying, for example, that we normally have to agree on something before to be committed. Because, for example, if we don't agree on something and we just commit ourselves on the wave of the emotion, on the emotional wave,
No,
it's like then up.
No,
I'm saying that this way doesn't work. Because in your opinion, we have to agree on something.
no, it should be, we don't have to agree. If it's a matter of feelings,
Yeah, but
it should be spontaneous.
Okay.
We shouldn't even talk about it. If this is a matter of business, yeah, but if we're talking about relation couple, one man, two men, two women, one woman, it should be taken for granted. It should be spontaneous. It should be like we shouldn't even discuss about. You see what I mean? If you are talking, if you're a partner, you're talking about this thing, we need to agree on. Can I still have my rasta? Can I still wear whatever? Can I still meet with my friends? Can I still? You see, if we're talking at that level, it's already not good.
Toxic.
Yeah, why would you don't have to ask for permission.
But what I'm saying is just that you say that it must be natural.
Yeah,
But
spontaneous.
But at the same time, even if it's natural, it's something that you agree on. I mean, there must be an agreement on some fundamental value. So,
Oh, but I remember you're working at Academy Swiss, yeah? You work at where? It's in West Forum. You moved to Green Day. Me too. Which floor? Fifth. Smart working environment. Yeah. Sure.
But-
Because yeah, you can sit wherever you want. Smart working.
I'm just saying that you say that in a couple it must be natural. Of course, in a job agreement, of course, that's not natural. That's written. But generally speaking, even if it's natural, there is still an agreement behind everything. I mean, if I disagree, I am your wife, okay? And I disagree on the fact that you can go outside, keep your rastas, and meet your friends, for example. Then you don't agree with me, and we have a problem. So
Yeah, but
it must be natural, but still there must be an agreement.
No, it should be an agreement, but you should, if this is the, we are changing the subject, you see that. Because this is a man, Jarek said something different. Tarek said something different.
I was just focusing on something you were saying.
Yeah, so in this case, nobody, okay, it doesn't mean that we need to agree all the time. It means that that was not a matter of disagreeing. This is good. If it's positive if two people are together and they disagree. You said you need to change yourself. So if there are two individuals together and from time to time or even often they disagree on things, this is good. This is one thing. But if somebody would like the other person to change, this is not disagreeing on one specific. This is to impose yourself and personality to the other.
Yeah, but you know, everything depends on your concept of love. If you have this concept that the love is something that possesses you, or the other person is someone that possesses you, okay, this is your concept of love. But if you have, you know, this healthy, for me it's healthy concept of love, that it's just like, you know, being with each other, but not with possession, then it's fine. But it's all about concept and things that you agree on before or during the relationship.
But you know, we can have some concepts and some ideas, and there is ideas and there is like today's lives, and we have some situation, maybe some stress, and we can behave in such a way that it's not maybe it's going with our ideas. So then we need to deal with this, and it's not always like this idea. So there is create some problems. So, and I want to be back to this why we feel engaged. Because for my example, I was in one relationship and I involved a lot, and you know, I gained some help from this, and after this, you know, for me now it's much more difficult to engage and to have to put decision that to be so spontaneous about this. So like, because I know that I want to have more confidence, more proof that it's good to locate this my emotion to this person or my time or and sometimes I think it's about our, you know, we want to feel that maybe spending our time with this type of people is the best for us. Maybe we should, because like as says Dorota says, we are not sure that maybe it's something better for us, but maybe we can have some standards, and we wanted to bring to our eyes something better and more clever or whatever.
Yeah, it's difficult, man.
It's difficult.
I think we can finish here our philosophical espresso of today. And so the topic was proposed by you. So, and you are speaking more than her, I think. So you can give us a little conclusion, if you want. Just if you want.
About the topic?
Yeah. 2 seconds of recovery time.
Oh my god.
It's stressful.
Yeah. I'm overwhelmed. So.
You don't have to if you don't feel like.
No, but I need some time to put in order everything. Everything was set. No, I have nothing to add.
Let's meet here in this bar 5 years time. Same table. You take care of that. You make the reservation. 5 years and we'll see if we book it. Remember, book it put 5 years. And then we'll see if
We can try.
we can try. And we'll see if we came back with the X, if we have a new thing going, if we are with the dreadlocks, or nothing of those things. We'll see, man.
I will be surely the one with dreadlocks. I never had it before, I have to try at least.
Look, somebody is smoking here. Često take tosh, kto pali. No, često tu
Ma che ti manca le sigarette?
No, I have a mouse, I'm asking because
You don't college?
nobody smokes.
I smoke very rare, maybe not now. But thank you for the session. Okay, so we should finish now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, yeah, Jackie.
Se viene un secondo a casa muovo la telecamera e poi andiamo a fasciare.